Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome to my review of Bonaparte on Steam. A little bit of the game. It's 1789 Paris. Take Napoleon's place in an alternate history as Celine or Caesar Bonaparte. In this ideology given turn-based strategy game journey, defend, reform, or oppose the monarchy and write your own alternative history by coming political skills and tactical military powers. Developed by Studio Imiguri. I probably completely butchered that. I apologize if I did. Thank you guys for a review copy of the game. Uh, if you like real-time strategy games, this game will be for you. This game is not released on Steam. I've been sent the review copy of this game. How we will be doing the grading is we will be doing a grading system on the game from A to F, and the pros and the cons and final thoughts. So let's get into it. Here we go. I've never played this game. Truth be told, I'm not very good at real-time strategy games. I'm not very good at roguelike games. That's why I was not very good at Dicey Business, but I digress. We're going to go into settings really quick, just to see what we got, what that's like. They got full screen, you can change the volume. You can, that's pretty much it. Bare basic settings. You got quit, new game, load game. Let's get into it. An outbreak at the outbreak of revolution, your name was Caesar, Bonaparte, or Celine. Interesting. So they give you two character choices. We're gonna go with Caesar. Versailles Palace, July 1789. The one glorious kingdom of France teeters on the brink of collapse. Sorry, and I apologize if I completely butcher these names. Common people starve, the Bourgeoisie at taxation flash riots break out across Paris. For the first time in almost 200 years, King Louis XV agrees to convey the East Estates General, a gathering of representatives from the clergy, nobility, and commoners, to air their grievances and save the country from financial ruin. As a member of the King's Royal Guard, you are here on duty. Okay, so we get to choose. I like this game so far. So your actions dictate what you're gonna do here. My career is important to me. I take the King's safety seriously. I think I'm gonna go with I take the King's. I was gonna say I thought it. What if it? Wouldn't it be cool if it like highlighted which action was good and which action was bad? But I think we're gonna take the King's safety seriously here. We want to be on the King's good side. Your loyalty has earned you the recent promotion to the rank of captain. Oh, look at that! Awesome. You surveil the ruthless crowd. Loyal subjects, you have been summoned to discuss a dire matter. Though we are proud of General Lafayette, our colossal patriotism for defeating the British in this American war, the victory has left our treasury empty. Okay. You've only encountered Colossi in training. Their power is unlike anything you wielded in battle. Dare and extravagance. I want to command one. I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna choose I want to command one. They require a strong hand. It is my dream to harness their might. New taxes are needed to repay the loans that finance the war. Ignorant oaf, the people are already overburdened. His Majesty means well, but how could the people possibly give more to their country? After much discussion, a radical voice calls out, "Enough of with you and your taxes. The time has come for a new form of government." Uh-oh. How dare you? I should have hanged for such treasonous worlds. My prince, please forgive me, forgive my colleague. However, impertinent to his statement, I am sure we are all in agreement. France needs a reform. A constitutional monarchy with the king as its head and body comprise its populace would serve and protect all. The state meets in private for further discussion. On their return, the bourgeoisie declared themselves the national convention and claimed the right to govern themselves. I refuse to recognize this. I am the ruler of France, and France is me. I decide what is and what is not the law. We are here by the will of the people. We will not leave except at the point of bayonets. Brother, they are calling for a revolution. We must crush this moment. Summon the royal army. Secure Versailles and Paris. 40,000 royal troops have arrived from across the country surrounding Versailles and Paris. The soldiers' arrival only provoked outrage in the streets. People protest outside the Bastille, a prison fortress in central Paris, and a symbol of arbitrary injustice of monarchy. We demand that the garrison surrender. Release all prisoners and give us your weapons. Across the city, the royal guard is pulled in every direction. So this game has a nice little story to it. I'm liking what I'm reading and playing so far. I mean, we haven't really dived into the game, but it's very story driven based, which I like, and your choices affect the world so far. This farce has gone far enough. Captain Bonaparte, my troops await orders, Your Highness. The riot in the street is at a boiling point. The violence might spill over and claim innocent lives if it is not quelled. Take command of Colossus, crush the revolt at the Bastille. You would deploy the Colossi? Okay, so what do you guys think we should do here? I think, since we're loyal to the king, I think I'm just gonna go with it would be an honor of my prince. Through the Colossus, I will safeguard the security of France. Very good. Remember, Bonaparte, you followed the orders of the rightful ruler of this country. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have went to the other, with the other one, because I'm loyal to the king. But just want to see what it's like, playing this game. So we'll see. Allowing the peasants any control, I will lead to chaos allowing the peasants any control will lead to chaos and destruction. I can't read right now. The situation will be dealt with. Viva la Roya. And again, I apologize if I'm completely butchering these names. Captain Bonaparte, let's advance upon the enemy. Select a unit you control highlighted in green with left click. Then move to the selected unit. Press right click on any vacant tile. Okay. You can undo your movement by selecting the unit you just moved and clicking undo. Okay, that's good to know. Bonapartis. You can use the middle click to pan the camera around. And you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel scroll. Awesome. Defeat all enemies. Okay. So let me get a feeling. Let's see what we got here. So we got 4 enemies there. What else do we got here? What do we got up top here? White flag for surrender. I'm not doing that. There's me in a giant robot suit. And they can move all the way to them. Let's see. So they got Joachim Merchant is a Dragoon. Bonaparte, he's got 3,000 hit points. Trample, Saber, Force Mark, Disable Colossus, Rally, Pivot, Negotiate. What does that do? Your foes are human after all, and all humans can be reasoned with. A chance to cause the target meeting to surrender immediately. Available only if target enemy is below moral threshold. Okay, cool. So it's a one attack that does 1,000 physical damage. Trample. Break through the enemy formations, crushing them under your weight. Interesting. Regroup. Intimidate. Motivate. Momentum. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna attack. We're gonna try just doing a saber. Alright, we're gonna move our guy there. Now, with these games, you have to think strategic, like, as well. It's kind of like Disgaea and a few of the other RTS games. Well, Disgaea's not really an RTS game, but like Heroes 3, Heroes of Might and Magic, you have to think strategic, like on the field, where to place your guys. That's the best comparison I can give to this game, at least right now. Alright, so we're going to end our turn. Unspent points. Oh, I guess it didn't do anything. Oh, right click. That's why. Normal attack 83%. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting into action. To attack your enemy, select one of your units, then right click the enemy highlighted in red, then confirm. I did. Alright, let's attack them. Well done, Captain. Okay, you can click one of your units to view all of its actions and attributes. A unit selection circle will turn gray when all its movement and action points have been used up. Okay, that's good to know. Your turn will automatically end if you spent all your units' movement points and action points. You can also end the turn manually with end turn button. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn here. See what our enemy does. They're going to attack us. We must press on. I suggest we flank the enemy by going around and attacking from the rear. See, that's what I'm talking about. You have to strategically move around the map. You might notice the enemy can either face left or right. Attacking from the enemy's rear gives us attack bonuses and prevents them from riposting. Okay. So yeah, we'll move over here. We will move over here and go around if we're able to, if it will let us. Alright, we're going to attack them and kill them. And then we're going to move them this way. And we're going to do... We're going to rally. And then we're going to end our turn. The enemy's will to fight is faltering. Let's take advantage of this, Captain. Health is shown in red while morale is displayed in blue. If a unit runs out of morale, it will captivate instantly. We should hit the enemy with attacks that deal more damage, morale damage, if there is an opportunity. Good to know. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move Caesar here. Oh, we got to get the upper advantage. We're going to move Caesar here. Oh, we can't move. Can't move that way. Okay, never mind then. I was trying to go around and... yeah, it won't let us, so... Lonnie, you coward, let us in. Citizens, we cannot allow your entry. In the name of the king, we will defend this fortress with our lives if necessary. Your loyalty is commendable, but the king cares little whether you and your men live or die. Why waste your lives? Surrender the Bastille to us, or else we'll hang every last one of you. So yeah, this game, I'm starting to like this game. I'm not normally a fan of RTS games, but I like Heroes 3, and I like certain RTS games, but I'm just not good at them. It's not normally my cup of tea, but this game's not too bad. You guide the Colossus forward. The ground quivers with each step, announcing your presence. That is enough, citizens of Paris. I am the Captain Bonaparte of His Majesty's Royal Guard. While I sympathize your outrage, I will not condone any act of violence. Leave now and you will not be harmed. We will stay where we are until every last prisoner is released from the Bastille. Lucien, you led the mob here? Hardly. Each of us chose to rise up and fight today. So, I guess it's his cousin, his brother, something? Join us, Caesar. Turn the Colossus against the crown and let us take the Bastille and liberate its prisoners. Yeah, see, I told you it was his brother. The citizens of Paris and my own brother are risking their lives to fight for liberty. If only I could stand with them. Captain Bonaparte, the mob is growing restless. Help us disarm them before they wreak havoc on the city. But the garrison, my fellow soldiers, who will fight to the death for king and country? How dare I abandon them? They are about to attack, Captain. What are our orders? So, we have a decision to make. We can either, if it will let us, we can either defend the castle and stay loyal to the king, or we can revolt. With whom does my loyalty lie? So we, like I said, we have a decision to make here. This will be interesting to see how the story plays out. I think we're gonna stick with my king, and just to see how it plays out. I know we're gonna kill our brother and whatnot, but I just wanna play it out. Disperse the rioters. Onward, men! Viva le rye! You pull an iron lever, and fumes of piston rush through the pipes like blood. The air warms. From the commander's seat, Lucien looks small. Caesar, you would rather be the king's lapdog than side with us, so be it. Citizens, fight for your life, fight for freedom. Okay, so we're gonna move Caesar here. Oh, we can move them. Awesome. Got a cannon too. Can it shoot without... I guess we'll see. Okay, so I gotta think about this. We're gonna move them here. We're gonna move them here. And then we're gonna move them here. Oh, okay. Bankroll, what's that? Marshal this unit to give it their all for a short time. Interesting. And then we'll move the cannon here. And then we're gonna end our turn. We're gonna see how this will play out. Alright, so they're attacking us. Resisted. Critical resist. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is not gonna be good. Captain, keep an eye on your mech's heat. Be careful about heat buildup from enemies' attacks, otherwise it can be damaged and might even shut down. Okay, that's good to know. If heat rises too high, take a turn to vent. It will get your mech back in action and prevent further damage. Bayonet charge, what does that do? Quickly close in the distance by foot and strike the enemy in melee range. I'm not trying to do normal attack. I'm trying to do the bayonet charge. Let's see. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Bayonet charge attack, there we go. Okay. So you have to press 2 on the keyboard. How much HP do they have? Okay. We're gonna move them down here. And then we're gonna move them here. We're gonna move him here. And we're gonna move them here. We're gonna move them there. Okay, now we're gonna end the turn. And let's see what happens now. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. That was a bad... That was a bad part of my part. I screwed that up. Let's see. So, 2... We're gonna, we're gonna repair. And then we're gonna have... We're gonna kill them. Okay. And then we're gonna attack. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna attack them. And then we're gonna move them and attack. And then we're gonna... Damage this max delicate Flygon core. Alright, we're gonna end the turn. So that's all we can realistically do. Let's see how this battle goes. Let's see how it goes. Come on, guys. Alright, bayonet charge. Let's see how that goes. Oh, we got low health. Oh, shit. We're gonna move the cannon back. And then we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack them. We're gonna get as much damage as we can. Then we're gonna move. Then we're gonna move. Alright, enemy's turn. Okay, we don't have very much HP on those guys left. They're dead. But I think Caesar can do this. We're gonna trample here. We're gonna see how this goes. And we're gonna attack with them. Okay, they're defeated. Okay, so we only got 3-2. 3-2. We got this. Oh shit. Okay. We're gonna try to... Let's attack them. And finish them off. And then we're gonna move them here. I'm not used to the right clicking yet. And then we'll move the cannon just a little bit. And we're gonna end our turn. Can we attack? Yeah, we can. We're gonna attack them. You have to look at all your options in these type of games. Okay, he can't attack. There we go, they're defeated. Alright, enemy turn. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna attack with the cannon next. We're gonna repair. Here we go. Alright, well they defeated. We won the battle. Anyway, I want to thank you all again for watching. Until next time, I'm ZK, and this has been Bonaparte. on Steam. Thank you again for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So this has been my review on Bonaparte. It's a real-time strategy game where you can take over territories, countries, and that kind of thing. It's a real-time strategy game. I like it a lot. So here's my grade for it. And Mr. Editor, if you could please put the grades and the pros and cons on the screen. Now the grade I'm gonna give this is a B plus. It's got an in-depth story. The decisions you make impact your gameplay. I like that a lot. You can choose to defend the king. You can choose to defend you can choose to be a rebel and take over everybody and that kind of thing. You can build up your army. You can build up your castles. So that's solid. I didn't really see any cons. I mean, if you don't like this type of game, I guess that's a con. But yeah, so I give it a B plus. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm ZK. Thank you for watching.